Okay, so
Okay.
I also create a PDF with the entire process
Okay.
that I can give it to you. I don't know. So what we can do, it's like I can go through the entire process with you since when they're like shipping the item to us and then create the outbound shipment and everything they need to do it like the correct way. And then
Okay.
also what I can do, I can give you the PDF and then you can give to them later. I don't know, upload
Okay.
on your training.
Sure.
But it's like it's a resume of what I'm gonna show you today.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sounds good.
let me
Yes.
share my screen here.
Okay.
All right, can you see my screen?
Um, something switched, but I can't see what you're
All
sharing
right.
just yet. It's like you have to select something and hit share again, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's like thinking here. So
Okay.
there we go.
There we
So
go. Okay.
you say now, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So basically, Laura, when they sign up with us, they're gonna go to the channels
Okay.
and they're going to connect their Amazon seller account. Okay.
Okay.
It's the process is very simple. It's like two clicks and the account's gonna be connected. Once they connect, what happens is our platform works through API. It's not like a seller user permission. We see a lot of people sending us an email. Okay, here's my email for the user permission. We don't do user permission. It's everything through API.
Okay.
Okay. So once they connect to the seller account, they are all set. You know, our platform, it's already communicate with the seller account. All right. And then what happens is if they go to the view listing, they'll be able to see. I mean, after a couple hours, right? So after
Okay.
both systems synchronize, so they'll be able to see all the listings they have on their seller account.
Okay.
So it should mirror whatever they have. It should mirror here. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, First thing they have to do is like when they're going to ship the item to us, like a rule of thumb, they need to have the listing already on their seller account, on the Amazon account,
They need to have the listing what on the seller?
on Amazon. So they
Okay.
before they create the inbound to us, they need to have the listing available on Amazon account, on the
Okay.
Amazon account. Okay. And they'll give you different scenarios, right? So sometimes they are gated for their specific product. They cannot have the listing on Amazon already, right? They need to
Right.
engage first. So for when that happens, we have an option to create a temporary listing. So I'm going to show you the entire process here. So
Okay.
basically, so you go two ways. You go two ways. Either if they can sell the product, they need to have the listing already on Seller Center. If they cannot sell the product, they are going to create a temporary listing in our portal. Why we need that? Because we cannot receive a package without have a proper inbound for that. You know, we need to match your inbound with the package with the product we receive. So we want to
Right.
make sure they have the correct content. We want to make sure that the color is correct, you know, the model is correct, everything is correct. So we need that to match. And then also we need to make that available for you to ship out. So if you don't have that, if you don't have the inventory correct, done correct, we are not able to receive. You're not going to have the item available for you to ship out, and that's going to delay the entire process. That's when we have all the delays, you know, and people text us back and forth. And
Yes.
in the process, it's very, very, very easy. So I want to walk you through
Okay.
this process right now, okay? So first, let's say you are ungated, so you can sell the products, everything's good, looking good, and you already create the listing on your seller center. Okay, so
Okay.
you have the list on your seller center. So what you do, just go to inbound shipment,
Okay.
and then you click on new shipments. And then here you're gonna give a name. So we recommend put your supplier's name with the order number. So that's gonna help you to better manage all your inbounds, whatever you receive or not. And it also help us when we're going to receive your item. So let's say you are shipping this item from Walmart and the order number is this one, okay?
Okay.
Click on create shipment. And now you're gonna have to add the product to this shipment, right? So because right now we just have a shipment without any product. And
Okay.
that's why we see a lot of times the customer comes and then on the title they say, I don't know, it's a mug, 16 ounce. And then they put like, I don't know, 10 units. And that's how we see the inbound. So, sorry, I didn't say it, but
Oh, it's okay. I get what you mean. Yeah.
it's a mug. So we're not able to receive that.
Right.
There's no product for us to receive.
Right.
Okay. So let's say you create the inbound, and now you're gonna come into this page. You're just gonna click here, add the item. All right. So now
Okay.
you're gonna search for the item here. All right. Let's say it's a barkeepers. So you can search by name, you can search by ASIN, you can search by SKU, but
Okay.
you're gonna need to search here. What's gonna happen is when you are first shipping this item to us, it's probably not gonna be on the items tab. It's gonna be on the listing tab.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure there's two tabs. One it's item, the other one is listing.
Okay.
The difference is, remember when I show you the channel when you first synchronize the Amazon, our portal mirror,
Yes.
all your inventory?
Yes.
So everything is gonna be your listing, okay?
Okay.
Items, it's everything that you already shipped to us. That's showing on your inventory with us.
Okay. I see.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
Yes.
for your first time, when you first gonna ship the item, it's most likely it's not gonna be showing here, but it's gonna be showing here. Once you search for it, you're gonna see on the listing, you're gonna see like the quantity, and then make sure you select the correct SKU.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm saying that because I see a lot of, especially for new sellers, they add, the same item over and over, like multiple SKUs. So just make sure we follow, the path with the same SKU since the time you are shipping to us until the time you're going to ship out. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say, so so this one already shipped. So let's say it's going to be this item here. I'm shipping a quantity of 10.
Okay.
Add the item. That's it. So now
That's it.
if you go to the inbound page, you see that you have an open inbound for 10 items.
Yes.
Right? And then, so when I open here, I can see the item, I can see the AC. So if I click, it's going to take me to the Amazon page. Now there is the FN, SKU. So everything is there. It's perfect. When you receive to them, we are able to ship out. All right.
Okay.
So now let's say on our side, oh no, sorry. And then let's say tomorrow, Walmart sends you the tracking number. Okay.
Right.
So you're able to add the tracking number. So you're just gonna open. So you're gonna go back to your inbound page, locate the correct inbound, and then add the tracking number.
Okay.
Okay. So one thing to note here is until you add the tracking number, you see like the shipment status is open.
Yes.
So if it's open, you can do you can add more quantity, you can add more products. You can delete the product. You can do anything until it's if it's open. No,
If it's open, okay.
it's open. So the system lets you do any kind of change for your inbound. Once you add the tracking number, let's say it's a USPS and this is the tracking number. So once you add the tracking number, you notice that now the status says shipped.
Yes.
Okay. So for security reason, for us, now the customers will no longer be able to do any change. So that means that, it's shipped, it's already in transit. So if you expect 10, we're gonna receive 10. So there's no way for you to change the context, to add more products. It's more for security reasons. So we don't receive 10 and then you come later and say, no, but it's supposed to be 12, not 10.
Okay, right. Yes.
So I'm supposed to have 2 different products, not 1. So it locked the inbound. Okay, that's it. That's why you have. All right. So
Yes.
and that's pretty much it. So the 2
Okay.
things you have to do for the inbound. So you create the inbound, you select the item, and then you add the tracking number.
And then if they did need to make any change or whatever, just contact you guys.
They can contact.
Okay.
Yeah. So if afterwards, if it's open, they're able to do the change on their own. But if they, for some reason, it's already shipped and then they notice that something is wrong, they can just reach out to our support and say, hey, can you change? It's not going to be 10, it's going to be 12. No problem. We can change here and then we can put a note or customer ask to change the content from 10 to 12.
Okay.
Okay. We can do on our end. Now, let's say we receive the package. So we're gonna scan. So the way we receive here, just gonna explain how we receive, so you guys have a better idea how the process works. Okay.
Okay.
So the way we receive is when we ship the package to us, we're gonna ship under your name. We're gonna ship under your name with our address, right? And then the first thing we do to look for the package. I mean, if you first gonna see your name, I'm gonna open your account here, and then I'm gonna scan. So I'm gonna come to the search bar. I'm gonna scan the tracking number. That's why it's important to have the tracking number. Once I scan the tracking number, the system is gonna locate that specific inbound with that tracking number. So that's gonna avoid a lot of mistakes on our end.
Okay.
Okay, let's say you purchase from different suppliers, for example, the same products. So if I look for the track number, so I'm gonna make sure I'm going to the correct inbound.
Okay.
Okay. So and then allocate the inbound. We're gonna make sure the product's correct. We're gonna make sure if there's expiration date, if it's within like the expiration time to Amazon, the Amazon request, if the call is correct, if everything matches, we're gonna receive the item for you. So I'm gonna click here. And so now it's changed again to received.
Okay.
So now if you go to your inventory page, you see that you have 10 items received.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So now so it means that these 10 items, it's physically here with us. So it's available for you to ship out.
Okay.
Okay. So what we recommend, if you don't have another inbound, fine. You just create the outbound for those 10 items. If you have lots of inbounds coming, I would recommend ship together as much as you can.
Okay.
Okay, that would save you on the like average cost per item.
Okay.
Right. So because I mean, we ship through UPS and UPS charge by dimensional weight.
Okay.
Dimensional weight pretty much is like, it's a formula they have that multiplies the weight by the dimension of the package and everything. And then most of the time, the price you're gonna pay to ship 10 items, you could be shipped 25, 30 items.
Really? Okay.
And you'd pay the same price. But now you're gonna divide, I don't know, $10, $15 for the cost of shipping. Instead of divided by 10, you're gonna divide it by 30, by 25.
Right.
So
I see.
You save on the average cost, and it's profit direct on the customer's pocket, pretty much.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
good to know. Yes.
Yeah, but that's why we recommend. But I know that customers, they want to test it out the product or test out our servers. So
Yes.
let's say you're fine, you just want to ship the 10 items. The only thing you're gonna do is like go to your inventory page, select all the items you want to ship out. Okay, go to bulk action, and then click on add to outbound shipment. Now you can give a name. So let's say it's an FBA shipment, and then you can put any name, just put the date here. Make sure you have the correct content, and then you save. That's it. For the outbound, that's it. You're not gonna do anything else. So now if you go to your outbound page here, you have an outbound for one SKU with 10, the content of 10. So this outbound is already in our queue. So
yes.
it's gonna be
And
already.
so, sorry, I mean, okay, I was just gonna say, so as far as creating the outbound shipment in Seller Central,
You don't, no, please don't do anything on Seller Central. Everything, you're not gonna go to Seller Central. The only time you're gonna go to Seller Central is to create your listing.
Just to create the listing.
You
That's
create it. You bought the product, you create the listing. That's it. You're not gonna go to, of course, to manage your account, and then you can go afterwards, after the shipments process. You can go to the manage the FBA shipment and then track the shipment from there.
Okay.
But you're not gonna go to Seller Central to create an inbound. You're not gonna go to Seller Central to create an outbound. Okay.
Okay.
So once you do that,
can you hold on for just a moment, Gustavo? Hold on one moment. I'm sorry. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I thought that was my son's school, but it wasn't. Okay, go ahead.
So I just back a little bit. So you're not gonna go to Seller Central for anything, but creating the listings.
Okay, good to know.
So that's what I did. It took us, like I'll do it again just for you to see how easy it is to create an outbound.
Okay.
So inventory, select the item. So let's say I want to ship those 2 items, everything, select 2 items, add it to outbound shipment, give it a name. Let's say it's a 918. Make sure you are shipping the quantity, the correct quantity, save. That's it. You create an outbound.
Do you suggest putting ASINs in as part of the name with the outbound shipment, or just the date, or
honestly, for us, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's gonna go to our queue, and we're gonna process like a first come, first serve, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, so the name is more for you to manage. Just another thing to note, the name you're putting for your outbound, it's gonna be the same name. It's gonna show up on your Seller Central after it's been done. Once you complete the shipment here, and then if you need to manage later on, to see if Amazon received all the content correct and everything. So the name is gonna be the same.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it. Okay.
Okay.
So
what if, like, I know this happens occasionally, a seller realizes, a newer seller realizes they added it to the wrong ASIN, to the wrong product, that they're actually shipping in a different product than.
What happened? I mean, it's hard because if you mean like he's shipping a pen, I mean, he bought a pen, you were shipping like a cell phone, something like this.
Yeah, or just even like it was a black pen and we listed it, you put it on the listing as a red pen or something.
That's something that we caught on the inbound when you were receiving the item.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why it's important to have the correct item on the inbound. Okay, instead of just say pen, or cell phone.
So triple checking the item on the when creating the inbound shipment is very important.
Yeah, if they add the correct listing on their Seller Central and then pull the correct listing for the inbound. So once you receive, we have 3 dedicated like inbound associates that they're trained to do that pretty much.
Okay.
they're gonna receive, let's say, so this is the pen, this is one pen, that's the pen you ship, but this is the one that you're supposed to be selling. So they're gonna see the difference, and we're gonna contact the customer and say, so hey, your listing says this, but you received this. So what do you want to do? And they're like, okay, no, that's wrong. I'm gonna return. Oh no, that's the one. You can ship that, and
Okay,
so we
okay,
also gonna put a note and say, okay, so it's different, but the customer authorized us to receive something like that, you know.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. And then like, I know some students, like I'll sometimes do onboarding calls. So when they're just getting started with us and they're like hesitant to call because they haven't learned anything yet and they don't want to get set up and start being charged without knowing more what they're doing. I mean, do you recommend getting them just set up to begin with? And then like, is there a way to just be like, okay, starting now is when we start the charges, but not
No,
what the
look,
customer says?
I mean, we're not here to charge $24.99.
Right, right.
It's more like I used to call, it's not like a subscription or anything. It's more like a penalty fee, you know? And then
Okay,
what happened
and yeah,
is,
and just so the students know what we're talking about, that with One Stop, there is 100 unit minimum or pay
minimum. Yeah,
$24.95.
it's
Yeah,
not
per month.
it's
Yeah.
per month. You know, it's not per shipment. They can ship 2 items every day, or let's say 5 items every day, as long as by the end of the month they ship at least 100 items. We're not gonna charge them anything extra.
Okay,
Okay.
and that has to be the outbound shipments, not just
Outbound
shipments to
shipment.
you,
Yeah.
right? Outbound
Outbound shipment.
shipments. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there a way that someone could just get set up with you and not really start till
So that's
learn a little
that's
more?
how we do pretty much. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's say today is the 18th.
right.
So if they sign up today, we're not gonna charge them until November 1st.
Okay.
They'll have from today until the end of September. We're not gonna charge them on October. So
Okay.
because
So you basically get like the first month free.
we charge at the beginning of each month. So we pretty much charge on the first of each month after the initial 30 days. So if you start today, it's the 18th. We're not gonna charge October 1st. We're gonna have from today until October 1st to figure out everything, to start buying, and then it's gonna be from October 1st to October 31st. And then if you don't do anything until October 31st, November 1st, we'll be charging the $24.99. Okay, so
Okay.
you have, by the time you sign up with us until the end of the actual month to try out or everything.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I wasn't
So
sure about that. So that's good. And then is there anything else the students should
yeah,
know about this
yeah,
page or okay, go
I
right
wanna
ahead.
I wanna give you some more examples.
Sure.
But after that, we charge directly from our portal also, and then if they go to the billing, if they have any question about billing, why did you charge me this? How charge me that? Just recommend before reaching out to us, go to the billing page. Now everything is here: storage, outbound shipment fee. All the invoices are here for them to download. So it's pretty much everything is in our portal.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say I showed you about the inbound. Oh, yeah, I need to show you how to create the temporary listing.
Yes.
Okay. So my first example, I showing you when you can sell, when you are ungated, so you can sell the item,
Right.
and then you have the item listed on your seller center, and everything's good. Everything's okay. So that's what I showed you. But now I'm gonna give an example. Let's say I need to ungate, so I'm shipping like 10 items. I think now Amazon requests like 100 items to be ungated for some certain brands.
Yeah, some of them. We only recommend students buy 10, like only the
10.
ones where buy 10. Any of these ones asking for bigger numbers, we tell them to skip over.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? So let's say, let me open Amazon. No, let's go ahead. So let's say, no, I'm gonna do, let's go to Amazon. So let's say you're selling, you want to get engaged for this shoe here.
Okay.
So what you do is like just copy. I recommend like a copy and paste the title, but so you copy the title of the
Okay.
item, you go to our portal, go to your inventory page,
Okay.
add the
Add
item, SKU, you can either customize the way you want, or you can just click on generate.
okay.
Title, you paste the title, and you save. That's it.
Okay.
You create a temporary listing. So that's why
Okay.
there's no reason for the customers to create like an inbound without having the actual product, right?
Okay. So that's
So
it. Just keep it
that's
short and
it.
sweet. Just
That's it.
add the title and generate the
Yeah,
SKU and then save it. That's it. Okay.
that's it. So now I search. I was on my inventory. I just search for I just paste it again here, and it's there.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's same thing. Now let's say I want to create an inbound. I already have the temporary listing. Same thing. I'll say here. You can say Walmart. Engage. Create. Same thing. Add item. Now I'm gonna search for it. Here's the item, the quantity. That's it. So in less than a minute, I create a temporary listing, and we create the inbound, the correct inbound. And now you can come here and say, I need pictures of the product and invoice for Engage.
Okay.
So this is everything that the customer wants to communicate with us. This is in case you want to put a note for something, or you need to communicate something with the customer. But especially in this case, when you need to get engaged, if you put this information on my inbound person is receiving, they're gonna see the note and gonna send the picture right away.
Okay.
Okay, and then from here on, the process is the same. So add the tracking number. Let's say there's no tracking number for this one. And then we're going to receive. And now it's gonna be available for you.
Okay.
But the only thing is this is not a valid listing, right? Because you just
Right.
create a temporary listing. And then once you get engaged, what you're gonna do is like you're gonna create the list on your Seller Central, and you can just reach out to us and say, hey, Gustavo, or whoever answer the call or the WhatsApp, say, can you transfer the SKU XYZ to the SKU, WLM?
Okay.
Okay, so I just transfer from this one that it's a not valid listing to the correct listing. Because if we try to ship this item, since there is no async attached to it, there's no FN SKU attached to it, you're gonna get an error. So it's not gonna be able to ship it. So we need to have a listing with. You see the difference here? So this one has pictures. This one does not have pictures.
Right.
So it means that it's breaking the connection between our portal because there's no identifier to synchronize between both platforms.
Okay.
So
now I'm seeing, so what about for students who can't get ungated for whatever reason? Amazon is not ungating them for products that they send to you.
They're gonna create a return.
Okay.
So same thing. So we receive the items available here.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing they're gonna do is like select the inbound, bulk action, outbound, and then you can just put a name and return to supplier. Save. That's it. So now it has a return to supplier. Okay. It is important to say return because you have different queues. We have a queue for the FDA, a queue for WFS for customer that sells on Walmart, a queue for FBM. So if you do FBM, you have a queue for that.
Okay, so yeah, and so you would just return it right directly to the store then, right? You're not going to return it to the person?
No, we don't do return to store. What they're gonna do is like open the return. And then, so you already contact your supplier, you got the return label, and just click here, attach label, and you're gonna attach the return label here. Okay. And also, there is another example, which is when it's an FBM, so a fulfilled by merchant.
Yes.
Let's say it's a hazmat, or it's something that, You don't want to ship to Amazon, to FBA. For some reason you want to do it. Well, you just want to do FBM. We have customer here that just work with FBM.
Yes.
So let's say you receive a FBM order for this item here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good example. When I give this item here, you see there's no inventory for it, right? Same thing. Every time you ship something out, select the item, bulk, add it to outbound shipping. You're shipping out. Now you just add at the beginning of the name FBM. So some customer put the order number, some customer put the customer name. It's more for us, it's important to have the FBM.
Okay.
From here on, it's you, you know.
Okay.
It's one item, and then just click save and view shipment. And now you're gonna attach the FBM label here.
Okay.
So you went to Amazon, create the label. Just come over here, attach the label, just put a label, the name here, label. Let's see. Okay, so now we have the label.
Okay.
So this is gonna go to our FBM queue, and then also we open your FBM. We are able to locate. So we always use the identifiers. So like if there is like a UPC or everything, so we can open here. And you see what product is it, and then we're gonna download the label, pack, and ship out.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, just curious, do you have clients who do FBM like with Walmart and Amazon and
Yes.
have products stored? So whether you get a sale for one or the other, they just notate
doesn't matter.
FBM, Walmart,
Doesn't matter.
whatever.
Yeah, I was just talking to a customer of mine here. It's the same thing. He sells Walmart and Amazon, and he's shipping something to us that he cannot sell on Walmart on Amazon. You're gonna have to sell on Walmart. So in this case, he's gonna have to create a temporary listing for that.
Okay.
You know, since we're not gonna synchronize with Amazon, but if the item you sell on if you have an item that sells on both marketplace, you're gonna use the same inventory. So
Yes. Okay.
I can list on the same inventory, and then you know I can ship to Walmart and ship to Amazon from the same inventory. There's no difference for us.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
You have any question from the customers? I
So,
want to just
like, so if anyone wanting to look at their charges just needs to go to the billing section, right?
exactly.
And then click on the right arrow on the right there to open up the invoice, or I guess just click, right? And
Yeah,
that
those are the charge, and
Got it.
then those are the invoice. Yes.
Okay. And then does the warehouses tab there on the left have anything to do? Do we need to do anything with that?
No.
Okay.
Not anything.
Reports, like what do you suggest for reports for students, if any?
Well, to be honest, I never see the reports from the user ends.
Okay.
So I never see, but I mean, you can, if there is a report for you guys, you can take advantage of that.
Yeah, I know Amazon offers all kinds of reports as well that you could just run reports that way too. Okay. I did have one more question, but I just lost it. Let's see. That was a good one too. Orders, outbound shipments, dashboard. Okay.
Do you want to go through the PDF and then
sure. Let's do that.
Some questions?
Let's do that. Great.
Okay. So can you see it?
Yes, I can.
All right. So then just minimize. So I did the entire process. Well, I put the entire process in the PDF. So the sign up process, you know, pretty much you go to our website, you complete the form, and then you're going to receive the invitation from us. Once you receive the invitation, you're going to finish the process following our tutorial. And then I put, like, if you go to our website, onestopprep.com, resource tutorial videos, this is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to, you know, connect your Amazon account and everything. So, and then you're going to have access to the portal, right?
Yes.
and then sending the item to us. So it's creating inbound shipment. First thing, if you are ungated, yes, it's the listing awaiting on Seller Central. If it's not, you need to create the listing on Seller Central and then create the inbound in our, on our portal, following the tutorial, which was what I just showed you right now. If you already have the listing on Seller Central, you just go ahead and create the inbound. You know, if you're not ungated, you're gonna have to create the temporary listing. So here's the video where we show how to create temporary listing, which also I just showed here.
Yes.
And some notes on adding item to Amazon, always add as an FBA. So you know when you're going to create an item on Amazon, it's ask you if you want to create it fulfilled by Merchant or fulfilled by Amazon. Always create an FBA. So doing this, we're gonna have everything, all the identifiers so it's gonna avoid any error when we're trying to send the ship to Amazon.
Okay.
So add your own list per ASIN, or make sure that you have the correct SKU in our portal. When create the inbound in our portal, make sure you add the item and quantity. So we've just showed you here.
Yes.
Inbound without product will be put on hold until customer contact us. So delay the entire process. For multi-pack, that's important, Laura, I forgot to mention. If you're selling a multi-pack, and then if you bought 10 items, if it's a pack of 2, you're not gonna put a total of 10, you're gonna put a total of 5.
Right. Right.
So you always add the sellable content, okay?
Okay, and do you need any differentiation on listings like that other than just putting in a 5 there when we send you 10? Okay, you'll know to put them together.
I mean, you can put the notes here that helps us. But you know, other than that, because you have the listing, you have the picture, you can go to Amazon and check all the details from Amazon.
Okay.
Add the tracking number only when you have all the information after inbound market shipped. You'll not be able to make any change. Okay. So and then I went step by step, which was just what I showed you now. So, but I know that people it's more like a visual. They like to read instead of watching a tutorial video. So that's why I put all the step by step. So I broke down everything here.
Okay.
And then, so receiving your items. So now I showed you from our side, and also I'm going to show you our portal here.
Okay.
So before you ask the customer, so before they reach out to us in regards to the package, my package just arrived. We have we develop a portal so if they go to track my package,
okay,
and then put the tracking number there, you'll be able to see everything for that package.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah. So what happened is we receive probably like thousands of package boxes every day, and then all the package I scan it one by one, and then by the end of the day, we upload all the tracking number in our system. So let's say you receive a package at 10 o'clock this morning. All right. So pretty much you're not gonna see this product available today. Most likely it's gonna be tomorrow or the next day. But by the end of the day, you'll be able to check if it was actually received by us, or all the process. So I'll give you some examples. So this one here, so it says the product was delivered and give the time. So and it says, so if your products do not show up on your inventory within 24 hours, contact us. So, but at least it gives you like a peace of mind. You say, okay, I know they have my package.
Yes. Right.
So that's why we did that. Okay. So let me show you when it's on hold. So let's say this one's on hold. So it's on hold. If it's on hold, it means that the package arrived, and then for some reason we couldn't locate the item, or there is no inbound. So let's say you realize that we did not receive your package. So instead of reach out to our customer support, you can go first to our tracking page, track the tracking number, and then it's going to show you here. So we received your package on September 17, but had to put it on hold. Reason, no inbound in the system. So additional information. Please create inbound for the item below. And they will give you all the information you need to create the inbound. So this is the UPC, what product is it, and then the quantity. Okay,
Okay.
there's also like action required, no inbound for the product. Check the product above, add or create a new inbound for this item, and notify us. Okay, so that's one thing. That's how we receive. If there is no inbound, or for some reason we can receive that, it's going to be put on hold, and also it's going to delay the entire process.
Okay.
All right. So and let's say everything. There is no need to contact us to inform the package was delivered. We got a lot of message on WhatsApp every day. Some
Yes.
it's really important, some it's not. And then we try to, so we create this portal, the system, everything to minimize the support as much as you can. Right? Because I mean, time spent on the support is time away from shipping an item, from receiving items,
Yes.
And so that's what I say. So we have some customers say, okay, UPS just said that they delivered my package. And then we're gonna check they delivered like 10 minutes ago. Okay, all right, just deliver, but we receive thousands of packages every day. So please, no need to contact us if your package was delivered. Please wait at least 24 hours and contact us the package. Please, if you have to contact us, just say, UPS deliver my package, the tracking number is this, the product is this, the quantity is this. So I say, UPS just delivered my package, and then I have to reply, okay, what is the tracking number? Okay, here's the tracking number. Okay, what is the product? So just be like direct.
Okay.
Right? So let's say, okay, so let's say we receive, but most of the suppliers, especially if it's a retail store, they ship in multiple packages. They're not gonna ship the 10 units you bought in just one package. It's unlike they do that.
Right.
So, and then sometimes they're gonna see a partial receive tag. That only means that we are aware that there's one more item missing for this inbound, and then it's gonna be coming like in a later shipping. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's pretty much it. And then, so we move to the ship out, to the outbound shipment. So is the item available on your inventory in our portal? So it means that if you go to your inventory page, you see like the quantity in green. So it means that we have that quantity here. So yes, it is a FBM order. Yes, create the FBM following the tutorial. If it's not a FBM, it's a FBA. Yes, create the FBA, follow a tutorial. If it's not FBA, can only be a return, and same thing. Now, if the product is not available in our portal, do not create an outbound. We see a lot of people creating outbound for item that it's not even hasn't even arrived here. So they create an inbound and then they right away create an outbound. And then they also delay because now we have a queue with a whole bunch of outbound that cannot be processed, So just wait. I mean, our process works pretty good. I mean, I think we do a pretty good job here.
I think you guys do too.
Just wait for the process, to
get a little more used to it and do it a couple of times, and it'll start to get easier. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna get easy. I think it's more like I know it's hard when you start working with a prep center. I sold on Amazon for 10 years. And I use Prep Center just for a little bit. And I mean, I know it's hard because you're not seeing the product. There's like a trust issue,
Yes.
Are they really receiving? So it's missing one, But, for a peace of mind, we have like 32 cameras here. We are about to buy more cameras. All the process, it's recorded. By the time the product is received on the loading dock until it gets picked up by the carrier. So everything is recorded, and you can provide footage anytime, It says, Amazon is saying that they received 8 instead of 10. I can show you we packing 10. I can show you the UPS, I can show you like taping the package with 10. I can show you the UPS driver, getting the package, and then I mean, what happens after it leaves the warehouse? Unfortunately, it's out of our hand and it's going to be out of our responsibility. But while it's here, we have 100% responsibility on your products.
Okay.
Okay.
I do remember the question I had before. So,
Yeah.
we're starting to see, and maybe a little bit more frequently, that some brands they have the prep center addresses and they're canceling orders that they see going to the prep center addresses. And like, we have a video that Eric did in our curriculum about how to jig the address and like try to put ABCD before the street address, or buy off their app instead if they have an app, or pay with PayPal. But do you have any other suggestions regarding that? Because it does seem to be a bit more of an issue than what it used to be.
We do have, I mean, I can't tell exactly because we have a lot of customers that can't buy from Target, but we have other customers they buy from Target, and then I start notice exactly this. So they put something at the end, you know, they put like a different number. They can do that too, you know, they can use the customer number they have with us, and they can put it at the end. Just make sure you have but our address needs to be correct. It's 1 Chestnut Street, Suite 5E. So the Suite 5E needs to be there. But whatever you put after Suite 5E, that's no problem. You're gonna get the package because we know the driver. It's a regular drivers we have from FedEx, UPS. You know, they know us. You know, if they have any question, they just come to us and say, "Is this your package?" And then we can just look by the name.
Yes.
The other thing customers sometimes they do is they use our address for the billing address. That's fine. Okay. They can add, I don't know, on the credit card as a billing address, they can add our address. I think that sometimes works. I just want to highlight that we are not responsible for any, you know, particular, you know, like mail that comes here, you know, unless it's like something that we see like its value, it's a gift card or something, always contact the customer. But other than that, we're not gonna be okay. We receive a mail here. No, I mean, we are working on start offering like a virtual address, but as per now, they can use as a billing address, but we're not gonna be responsible for any mailing coming from them. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. That's helpful. Yes.
Yeah. So, and then I did the same thing for the outbound shipment. I just did a breakdown for all three, like FBA, FBM, and returns.
Okay.
And then I did some troubleshootings, like some questions and frequent questions and answers. I get it for the product, cannot create the listing. So something that we already talked about, you know, the temporary listing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right, great. Well, this was super helpful, Gustavo. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking your time with me this morning.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you
if you
for the
could
call.
just send me a link to that PDF, that would be great. And I can send you a link to this recording if you want to use it for other purposes or whatever. As soon as it pops up, which probably be in like a half hour or so.
Yeah, no, I'm glad because that's going to help, I think, both of us, because we do have a lot of questions. And I mean, although I know everything is there, but just like I said, we have customers that they have a hard time like following the tutorial videos. They, you know, but you know, I think it's going to help us a lot. Yeah, I appreciate the call too.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you sometime soon. Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.